Alright, what is going on, people of Earth? My name is Chili Dilly, back at you with the sun rays shining through the room. This literally looks like a freaking filter, but I swear it's not. Welcome back to a stoner's vacation vlog kind of style videos. The last two have been really interesting. If you haven't watched those, definitely make sure you go watch those first. And those first one were New Orleans, getting on a cruise ship, and the second one was in Jamaica. Now this third one was probably my least excited day, which yes, I'm so grateful that I got to do anything to begin with. I feel very fortunate anyway, but this is the start of the journey to Grand Caymans. Now, just a little heads up, if you haven't even watched the other parts, just a little background on what is even going on. So I usually take cruises, and I used to take bottles of edibles, and I never took anything else just because I didn't want to fill up the rooms full of weed smoke like a lot of other people do. Well, recently, cruise lines have been cracking down and they've been putting dogs in port, so I got really freaked out and I decided to just take a very limited amount of edibles and hide them in a way that I thought there's no way that nothing could happen, because I still was reading into Reddit and said a lot of people said it's fine, they're usually not smelling for weed, and lo and behold, it was fine. I got on the cruise and a lot of people had real flower and were stinking up the hallways, but I at least wanted to have a little bit, but I did not film it just for legal reasons, just to not for nothing to really happen. So I'm personally probably not going to take any more cruises because I like to smoke when I go to places. But anyway, what we do in these videos is that I show you guys just kind of video of where I went, sometimes me in it, sometimes me talking, depends. This one's pretty interesting. You're just gonna see a lot of the island. To make it more chill, we literally sit here and smoke, and speaking of, the thing we're gonna be smoking is the sponsor. Shout out to JK.3. They are literally the only THCA company that I use. I have some government oasis in there right now, and I rolled it up in this little thing right here, and we're gonna go ahead and spark it up. Cheers. So shout out to JK.3. And so let's go ahead and get into this, man. So Grand Cayman, if you guys don't know, a lot of people talk about it. It is like the richest islands. It is the British West Indies. Anyway, you get off port, and once again, there's like nothing happening. There's a couple stores, but we couldn't even think about doing that because this was the place that we had the most limited time in. I already took a gummy, obviously, got off the ship. It was pretty early as well. We had to get off at I think I had to get up at 7 a.m. We got off the ship, take a picture of blah blah blah. They're always trying to take your fucking pictures. It's ridiculous. It's cool to look at, but they're also they're really overpriced. Talking so much, joints going out. Anyway, so we have to get into this taxi, and we got to get to a free public beach. So you can rather do excursions through the cruise line, which entails getting somewhere. If you do it through there, like the boat won't leave you, all these other things. You get like transportation through that cruise line. You get what I'm saying. That's what they want you to do. There was really nothing to do. I don't want to swim with dolphins or like turtles or shit, because dolphins are really known for trying to hump humans, and I'm good on all that. And you could also do like something with stingrays, but after what they did to my boy Steve Irwin, there's no way you're gonna catch me with a motherfucking stingray. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna have to get payback in full. So we just go to this free beach, and you should have already known that it's gonna be fucked because it's called 7 Mile Beach. So anyway, we get in this taxi, and then the driver is taking a little bit longer than usual, or what I think is usual, because I don't really fucking know. I'm not from there. Anyway, he's just taking a little bit, and the people are literally starting to like yell at him, be super rude, and yeah, just be super typical Americans. And I was just like, fuck, it was really embarrassing. Was hoping that I don't know, I thought he was gonna like kick us off or some shit, but so anyway, he ends up getting in, and then we go. And then we get there, and bro, let me tell you, like, this place, yes, it's very beautiful. British West Indies, so a lot of American things are still there, like Burger King, all the fast food, some of the, like, just everything is pretty typical. It just looks more islandy. But like I said in the beginning, it is a very, 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 if not the richest, I'm pretty sure it's the richest island in their little group, or in the group. And you have to, like, have, I believe it's like $2 million to even open up a bank there. You hear about it a lot in the movies, that a lot of like rich people, a lot of like mobs, a lot of rappers talk about sending their money to the Grand Cayman or the Cayman Islands, just because your money is protected there, and just other things like that, that you get like good shit, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, the place is beautiful, especially for somebody that has never lived on an island. I'd rather live by the beach, or I've lived more in the mountain area, and then I also lived in Ohio, which was pretty fucking flat for the most part, where I lived. And so, you know, being on an island, it's just different. It's like a whole vibe, you know what I'm saying? They're literally setting up for Christmas, but it's like fucking 90 degrees outside, which, speaking of, it was so hot in both places. Like, I guess I forgot to mention that, but it is very, very hot. I am profusely sweating like crazy, always, and it takes a lot for me to sweat. I feel like in a sauna all the time. I don't even like to really get into beach water, or just really much water at all. But when it comes to being that hot, like, bro, I'm in that bitch. Anyway, we get there, it's really, really hot. We gotta pay like I gotta pay $25 to get seats. And then the first seats they gave us were pretty trash. The umbrella was really low. It was like those 90s umbrellas you'd see at like a public pool type thing. It's cool, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even spend, like, I think it was like $24 for a trip there and back. So that's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I'm already out $50, and all I got is really shitty seats, but whatever. So then we get a drink. It's like a rum punch. Dude, when I say that this thing was just straight alcohol, like, I am not exaggerating. It was disgusting. In my opinion, I don't like drinks that are just liquor. Like, it's just one, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, okay, it got me really fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely got me buzzed off one drink. And that was from, you know, drinking a lot on the cruise as well, because you get like 15 free drinks a day, and I definitely, or like if you pay for the alcohol package, but you get that. I definitely don't get 15, but I get close, you know what I'm saying? I do get close. And yeah, so that like one drink had me really fucked up. It's like early in the morning, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm already feeling the gummy. And once again, it's so crazy, bro. Yesterday I said that I got to hit a woman's weed pen. Well, today I got to do the same exact thing. There was another people right in front of us, and then I just asked to hit their shit, and then dude was going around asking if we wanted weed. I personally didn't have a lighter, and I just didn't really feel comfortable, but the people once again in front of us did. And yes, I know that whatever, I didn't feel comfortable, but like, bro, that place already sucked. Like, I was cool with the edible and then taking a couple hits off that pen, and then they asked me if I wanted to take a couple hits, but it was like, bro, let me go ahead and tell you, like, they wanted him to bring the bud. He never came back, but he did give a joint. And when I say that the joint was like this fucking thin, son, it was bad. Like, it was really bad, and I definitely was glad that I did not buy it, because it was a penner. Probably wasn't good weed. That's why he didn't want to bring it over, or probably motherfucking Delta 8 or some shit. But I took like 2 hits, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, you were taking 5 off that, and it was already gonna be done. This is crazy. The last 2 days it's been so dark. Today it's fucking real. It's just really sunny out. It's not hot. So anyway, we just chilled there, and then I take a couple hits. Like, I'm big chilling. Like, I'm pretty baked. I'm in the water for a good amount of time, because where I was sitting was really hot. A chicken tried to drink, like an actual chicken that was on the beach, tried to drink my rum drink. Had to shoo him away. I ended up getting a daiquiri, which, hey man, it was so hot out there. I just wanted something frozen. Once again, really strong. I had 2 drinks and I was buzzed, so I was like, fuck. But we didn't get to chill there long at all. Like I said, it was a very short period that we got to be there. and then on top of that, it just took a while for everything to like get everything and to like even chill. Like we chilled for a couple hours. I really didn't film much. I really couldn't see much because it's all just fucking beach chairs and umbrellas just blocking everything. Like the beach was okay, it wasn't much. You could get to a resort and do all that shit, but we definitely didn't do that. Still great overall. I got really buzzed. Took a couple hits off of joint and a pen, and I was pretty baked off the edible as well. And it was early too. It was like, I think we got there like 8, I want to say 8 or 8:30 maybe, and then we had to be back at like 2, and we didn't even get there till like 10, chilled, and then you want to like definitely have time to get back to a ship. Like I ain't fucking around. And then we went back and then looked at some of the shops. Back, looked at some shops, and I took some film of it. I did get a magnet, but that was really it. And then we had to wait a super long time in line because you have to shuttle. You have to get off the boat and then shuttle to the island. It's fucking a lot, man, and it wasn't really that worth it in my opinion. Still cool that I got to go, obviously, but overall, I think Jamaica was way better. And then the next episode is going to be over Cozumel. I might be adding some more of what I did on the ship, trying to include everything that I really can. And yeah, man, we're going to go and end it here, but the next one is going to be Cozumel. Once again, let me know how you guys think about this format, just smoking, chilling, showing cool video, just trying to make it all around a good, chill, better video. But yeah, I appreciate you guys even watching. Shout out to JK Distro for being the sponsor. Without them, without you guys, I literally couldn't do this shit. Well, I could, but I would just have to like, you know, work my regular job for it, obviously. But yeah, anyway, I fucking love you guys. Be safe. Check out the in-bump. If you like it, send your own to chilidillyinbumps@gmail.com. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this bitch. Peace.